haben mir alles genommen. Ich habe keine Angst, denn du bist bei mir. Alle, die sich gegen mich stellen, werden in Ungnade fallen. Schande wird über sie kommen. Alle, die es wagen, Krieg gegen mich zu führen, werden zugrunde gehen. Ich werde an Kraft gewinnen. Ich werde die Führung übernehmen. Und ich werde triumphieren.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I mean, I think it's not too bad. I mean, it was just barely over the speed limit driving back from Vegas. I got pulled over, got a ticket. I haven't really been pulled over much, to be honest.
It's not very remarkable at all, my speeding ticket, but I do have a speeding ticket, but unfortunately it just means points in your license and bigger insurance. It was something like going 34 in a 30-mile-an-hour area.
I think the speed limit was 75 and I was going 85.
Well, you know, I really wish I could have issued a speeding ticket on people. That'd be awesome. But me, you know, I grew up as a stuntman, so I get all my thrills out on the set. So when I drive, personally, I'm the antithesis of myself. I just drive the speed limit. I'm casual, and I really don't break the law, and I've never been that guy. It's just, I put it this way, I leave it all on the set. Sorry to disappoint everybody, but that's just that's the truth. That's the true reality of I think being a stuntman. It's like we have our thrills elsewhere. Okay. Yeah.
Don't speed is really the moral of this story.
Which of the is that how many there are? The game? I don't know. I have no idea. Have they all got names and everything? They have, haven't they? Yes. I'd say if you just give me one, I have no idea what any of them are. Most Wanted is my favourite. It's such cheating. Wow, I should really know that. Thanks for informing me of that, just in case that comes up again. 24?
21.
21, wow.
Oh, man. You know, I'm not really familiar with all of the games. I don't know. Most Wanted? That's a good one, right?
Good choice.
Yeah, because you can be a cop in that one.
I was really excited that on Rivals they were bringing back the cops. I just think it's a true reason people speed is they're trying to outrun the law, and the fact that in Rivals you could be the law. That's awesome, man. Like, how cool is it to actually chase down bad guys? It's fun.
Yeah, you see, do I remember it when playing it with a split screen? That was the same game, wasn't it? One up and one below, yeah.
To be honest with my audience, you know, it's like I don't play video games that much at all because my life honestly was a video game. It's like being a stuntman, you know, we did that world for real, and it was so lucky. So I'm still that person when I'm not on the set as a director, because I don't do stunts anymore. Like, I gotta go get my fix on. So I usually will go do some sport that kind of raises my blood pressure. So I can't really say what console. I can tell you what shoes I like to wear.
I gotta be honest, I haven't played the game in so long. PlayStation? It's on PlayStation, right? Is it?
I don't judge.
Yeah.
No, I tried it again though the other day, and I'd get addicted. I can't possibly. I mean, I'd spend my life doing it. If I started getting back into that, it's such good fun. I turned on the most recent Need for Speed game the other day on the PlayStation 4. I wouldn't do anything else with my life. It would just be the end. It's unbelievable. It drives. I drove the Mustang in it. Can you drive I can imagine you can build all sorts of cars, but the Mustang in the Need for Speed is the one we have in our film. was exactly the sound. I drove that real Mustang, but it was the sound. It sounded like it. It drove kind of like it. It was really odd. Amazing. So I can't stop playing video games again. It'll be the end of my life. My favourite car to look at, I liked actually my evil Lamborghini Elemento, but to drive, oh God, there were so many. I think I really enjoyed driving that Mustang. I took that on a track.
The Chevy one?
Yeah. No, the Shelby, the hero car. And then I also loved the McLaren that I got to drive. Mercedes McLaren.
The Gran Torino, which is my character's car in the film. Yeah, I love that car so much.
You know what's interesting when you make a car movie, that all the car movie, like you're taking cars beyond their capabilities sometimes or what they're built for, and because we're jumping them, sliding them, and pushing the envelopes all the time. Saying I've been around cars my whole life, so I knew that that's usually problematic, that we're going to break down a lot because it's just what's inherently happens on movie sets. And my fear wasn't one car, it was all of them.
Maybe the Japanese, Toyotas. Germans, yeah, you guys make great cars, right? I did, yeah. When I signed on to the project, the director wanted whoever was going to play Toby to really learn how to drive. And so I was just on the track as often as they would let me. I was shooting the final season of Breaking Bad at the time, and so I was just on the track whenever I had some days off, just from kind of morning to night, just learning how to really maneuver the cars in a fun, kind of confident way.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep everything real and practical and no CG, no green screen, and there are times when we needed to take the actors beyond their physical capabilities of driving, and we needed to use our professional high-speed drivers. So we had to build these pods that were on top of the supercars so that the actors could still be behind the wheel at high speeds, but we had Tanner Faust and Reese Millen doing the driving for them.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stunts that I would have loved to do, but it probably would have just been dangerous for everyone involved if they had me attempt it. But yeah, I mean, there's a stunt where they drove the car off a cliff, and it was attached to a giant helicopter, and then the helicopter just flew away with the cart. But they actually did that. I mean, they drove it off the same cliff of where Thelma and Louise drove off the cliff in Thelma and Louise. So it was that exact same spot. We drove off the cliff, and it was caught by the helicopter. I would have loved to have done that. I think that would have just been incredible.
See, my father was a stuntman and a director, and he actually came up with the original helmet camera in 1976, so way before video games. And helmet camera is like a first-person perspective. You put the camera there so that the audience could be in the boots of our characters. And now video games have kind of adapted that kind of philosophy. So I'm just trying to live on my dad's tradition, and there's just some symbiotic relationships with my style of filmmaking and video games, which I think is great, because video games really put you in the shoes of your character, and I like my films for audiences to participate rather than sit back and watch.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I never thought that I would be playing a role like this in this sort of film, like in a big action movie. But yeah, it's an absolute dream come true. I mean, I got to learn how to drive, all of these crazy, incredible cars, and I got to drive them all across the country, and we had such a blast doing it. So yeah, no, not in my wildest dreams did I imagine. It's impossible. Yeah, it happens on a daily basis. It's embarrassing on how often it happens.
2 Jahre habe ich an diesen Moment gedacht. Er hat mich verraten. In unserer Welt lässt man niemanden zurück. Er ließ ihn im Stich. Und das kann ich ihm nicht vergeben.
Das ist mein Mann. Joti, cool, dass du zurück bist.
Jungs, was geht?
Dich vermisst, Bruder. Das müssen wir feiern.
Rufen wir ein paar Girls an.
Kennst du welche? Hübsche?
Wie deine Mutter?
Oh.
Was denkst du, Tobi?
Bringen wir ihn in den Knast. Es ist Zeit, ihn dafür bezahlen zu lassen. Aber zuerst brauchen wir einen schnellen Wagen.
Seid ihr bereit? Wir ziehen das durch.
Rennen fahren ist eine Kunst. Aber Rennfahren mit Leidenschaft, das ist hohe Kunst. Und ich denke, es ist Toby Marshall, der den Streitwagen der Götter fährt.
Ich gebe demjenigen $6 Millionen, der ihn aufhält.
Wir klären das hinterm Lenkrad.
Ich spüre, wie sich Liebe, Rache und Motoröl vereinen.
Gegen dich liegt in 10 Bundesstaaten ein Haftbefehl vor. Vielleicht sollten wir den Plan überdenken.
Mich hält niemand auf.
Ankoppeln! Du hast sie doch nicht mehr alle. Ich stehe drauf.
People that are doing that movie, they're all staying at this hotel.
This movie?
Yeah, well, the new Star Wars movie, yes.
Yes?
Yeah, they're all staying here.
In order to shoot the movie?
Yeah, they're shooting it at Pinewood Studios. All the people behind it, you know, all the producers, all those stuff.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.